Okay, so these are my 7-month-old threads. I just did a baking soda wash, so they are like super happy and poofy. Lots of loops, lots of shrinking right here. Like, look at that. That one's not really in the mix. Look at all. Oh yeah, here's one in my Congo. Starts right there, but yeah. So anyway, lots of shrinking in some areas, not in all of them. So much. Very dense, lots of looping. So that's pretty much the changes, more looping, obviously, than lots of normal. Long straight. For loose hair, in between the dreads, it's, stray hairs here and there, but no real chunks of undreaded areas in the back. Really, all it is up here, which it's starting to do stuff. See? Got that one starting. Sorry if you guys can hear the cars driving by. My phone likes to pick up on all the noises around except my voice. So that's kind of doing some stuff. Oh, that's cute. That one's working on it. This is the huge chunk that I had that wasn't really doing too much, but you can see that it's separated into little sections. So some knotting. This is pretty much what it looked like in the first month. The rest of my hair, so these are working on it. Let's see. I really feel like going through every single one of them right now, because there's a lot of loops, and I don't really want to have a 15-minute video. But I do have some annoying children, like this one and this one. So those are the only two? Yeah. Where when they sit, you can see they're poking out with their lumps and bumps. So that's about the only real annoying part. Let's see. My one twist and rip that I can find is right here, and it's pretty much like the rest. It's loopy and all that. I do have little baby ones that have formed, like this little one. It's little loops. Let's see, I wear my hair down like this pretty much all the time because I can't use my dreads to tie them up, well, because most of them are not fully formed, obviously, but a lot of them have this long, normal loose hair at the end, and it doesn't really work for tying up. When I need to, I do just kind of pull it all up and put it in a bun, low bun, and I can do that for about an hour to 3 hours until my head starts to hurt. I was washing with a new shampoo bar that I got from an Etsy shop, and it's Castile soap, and I didn't even think about it, but I have hard water, and Castile soap plus hard water equals scum. So I used it for about, 2 weeks or so, and my hair didn't feel like it was getting really clean. It felt like the same thing when I had Dr. Bronner's on my twist and rip set a couple of years ago. I was using Dr. Bronner's, and it just felt like I had this like scum, this like film on my scalp and on my hair, from like, scalp root area. Felt really kind of waxy, kind of. So it was the same thing this time, so I decided that's probably what it is that I have hard water, so it doesn't really work really well. So I decided I'm going to go back to baking soda and apple cider vinegar because it was working for me, which I just did a soak today to kind of really get clean, a deep clean, and I'm just going to use those shampoos, soap bars for my face and body instead, because it seemed to be, I was using it for that too, and that it seemed to be working just fine for that. I don't know why my hair felt different, but it didn't feel as good as it had been with baking soda. So anyway, kind of sad because I love the smell of it, and I really enjoyed having that day or two where I could smell my hair and smell the smell. So I'll just go back to baking soda and apple cider vinegar. Other than that, nothing really new going on other than a ton of loops shrinking. My scalp, I have to still separate, and I wasn't there for like a couple weeks, like 2 weeks. I figured I was pulling apart the ones at the bottom, and they seemed to be, just fine, and they really aren't. The ones underneath aren't having too much problem with loose hair and congos and all that. It's just right here, and so I stopped pulling them apart for a little while, and then today with that baking soda soak, man, I really had to rip apart some of mine. So I'm sure that didn't help, but my scalp is kind of tender right now with how some of them are pulling at certain angles. Could be the weight of some of them. I don't know. Like this one is like a really thick compared to the rest of them, and it is starting to shrink up more and more. It's going to be really big compared to the rest of my itty bitty ones. And the ends, for the most part, they're all normal, straight. Some of them, occasionally, a day here, a day there, they change all the time. But I'm trying to find one. coarse. They're all pretty normal. So some of them will get like a loop down on the bottom, and then like that. We'll get a little loop at the bottom. But then, you know, a couple days later it'll be gone. So constantly changing. But it's still fairly normal. There are some tangles within there. A lot of broken hair, like split ends. Because I did not cut my hair before I stopped combing it. I just let it go. So I still have, you know, some split ends. I don't know if that actually seems to help with the tangling, and then, I mean, it breaks off, so it really doesn't matter, but these ones, like I said, my short side, pine cone hitting my roof, yeah, I guess you should probably want to see the back, because you can see the side, and see, there's so much of that right now. Okay, so that's the side. I still have some really super long ones, but they're starting to shrink. Can you see? So yeah,